Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I am Useless at FM and I've called myself that for a reason because I'm not the best football manager, just to say the least, but I do love these games. I've been playing since Football Manager 2019 and I've loved them ever since. And as you can see right here, Sheffield Wednesday hire Poppycock, Liam Poppycock. That's not my real second name, I'm just doing it for the sake of, not doxing myself. So Chef Wed have today confirmed the appointment of Liam Poppycock as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of this 21-year-old. I'm actually 22 in real life. I don't know why it says 21. Oh, it might be. Oh, I know why. Duh. Forget it. Just don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Who has recently spent time away from club football, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Hillsborough. Poppycock has put pen to paper on a 2-year deal worth £15,000. And he replaces previous manager Tony Pulis. Finally, we've got a new manager. Poppycock lacks a reputation of a survival specialist, which creates an intriguing dynamic, with many pundits expecting them to face a battle to avoid relegation this season. Poppycock has his work cut out for him in the Sky Bet Championship, with Chef Wed handed a 6-point deduction, which was initially 12 in real life, but the EFL were kind enough to halve that, so thank you very much, EFL. So, what have we got here then? So as you can see, the media prediction is 22nd, and we've got a 3-star reputation as a club. Last season we finished 16th, we enter at the 3rd round, and we enter at the 1st round of the Carabao Cup. Now, before I get further into this, I am going to just give a little background on Sheffield Wednesday, at least Sheffield Wednesday at the moment. The club is a shambles in real life. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to take them over, and also B, because I support them in real life, and it's very difficult to see them in the position that they're in right now. We have an owner who has good intentions at heart, but clearly has an ego too big for his own good. We've had 2 managerial sackings this season, which is never good. Tony Pulis was only in charge of 10 games, which, regardless of your thoughts on him, there needed to be some stability there, especially given the current situation. There definitely isn't any stability at the moment. And we seem to not have a lot of money at the moment as well, and obviously due to COVID and everything, but it seems like the problems stemmed from way back before then. So I'm stepping in, hopefully, to try and turn the fortunes around. Now, whether or not I get sacked after 10 games, I'll never know, because we know how realistic Football Manager can be sometimes, so maybe they've made Chansiri an aggressive sacker of some kind, but hopefully not. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of everything, shall we? So this squad, and this is where I'm going to throw a curveball at you all here. I will not be making any more signings in the summer transfer window, simply put, because I want to use the squad that I have given to me to see where this squad exactly is, at least in terms of this game. I've had previous saves where we've been predicted to finish mid-table, and I've ended up going on to win the bloody league with the squad that I had. And we'll have a look at January, see where we are. And then we'll spend some funds, we'll get some free agents in, we'll get some players in and strengthen the squad that way. But until January, this squad roughly, minus 1 or 2 players, Dawson, I'm looking at you, will be our starting 11. On top of that, we've skipped pre-season, simply because, I'm going to be honest, I don't really care about pre-season in real life, so I don't really have a reason to care about it in the game. I'm glad Football Manager gives you that option to start a little bit later on, which is very nice. And yeah, obviously the primary objective is to keep Wednesday up. So let's have a look at what they are demanding. They're demanding attacking football. They want entertaining football, but it's not necessarily a necessity. They want me to work within the wage budget, because we've had financial fair play plague us many a time in the past. Certainly don't want that happening again. Avoid relegation, we've just discussed that. 4th round minimum, I can see that being doable, to be honest. And Carabao Cup reach 3rd round minimum. Now Carabao Cup, I probably won't focus too much on that, but these 2 are the primary ones. At the end of, not this season, it's next season, contract expires. So hopefully we'll still be in contract. And then with that, Well, hopefully we get a new one. Sorry, should I say, offered to us. Then after that, it's work towards gaining promotion to the Premier League. Not Premier Division, it's licensing issues. But luckily, I have a handy thing called the Football Manager Editor, where I can change the names of leagues and make sure that they have their correct names. And obviously the icons that you see, like that Premier League one there, you see, that is obviously due to a custom logo pack. And yeah, so the long-term goal is to get to the Premier League. But obviously we're focusing on the short term right now, because we don't know how long we'll be at this club for. So I'm going to say yes to the Meet the Media, which we'll be doing off camera. We'll be doing quite a few of these things off camera. I made a false little save. I had some recording issues. This is like my third time recording. We'll sort all this out. Obviously accept current vision. We'll accept that now, because I think it's realistic. But we'll sort this out off camera. I typically go gegenpress. Because I find that's a very, very good tactic to use, especially in the Championship. It's helped me quite a few times. But not this time. We're not going to do that. So we're going to have a quick look at our schedule before we sign off. Oh, we did pretty well in pre-season. Won on penalties against Stoke on the Carabao Cup. Nice. Beat my dad's team Blackpool. And, we had a friendly against Sheffield as well. That's good. Sheffield FC. So, our opening game in the Championship is Cardiff. Now, I am using real fixtures, purely because the dates can get a little bit weird when you don't use them. And considering this season has started a lot later, due to COVID and everything, we've started in September rather than August. Because the last season, I think, did it end in July? I think so. And our final game is Derby. Now, in real life, they're not doing very good. So, I'm hoping that they're already safe from relegation and the likes of by the time we come round to that, should we still be down there. Right, and let's have a quick glance at the league table. -6. Would have been -12 had this game come out before the EFL half the points deduction. But as you can see, this is going to be a very tough league. We've got the likes of Swansea in here. There they are. We've got Nottingham Forest. They technically do have a very good squad. There's Brentford. They thrash me all the time to no end, no matter who I play as. I have no idea how or why. We have Bournemouth, Blackburn, Barnsley. I'm presuming they're probably going to struggle this season, if I'm completely honest. Even though in real life they're actually doing pretty good. Typically Barnsley are a bit of a yo-yo club between the Championship and League One, or at least they have been in the recent seasons, so I can imagine Football Manager going for that kind of approach. I would not be surprised if Barnsley are down there at some point in the season. I could say the same for Huddersfield, to be honest. Yes, they were in the Premier League not too long ago, but they've just not really done well since then. Stoke City are another good one. They're having a decent season in real life, actually, after a little bit of a wobble following relegation from the Prem. But the most important thing is our history. Now. That was the last time Sheffield Wednesday were a Premier League club. I would have been about 1.5 when that season finished. And look, the ride has not been pleasant since. We've been down to League One, came back up, then went back down to League One again. That was when we went into administration around here. I got a winding up order, one of the two. I can't remember. I can't cast my mind that far back. But then Milan Mandaric came in, saved us. Then we got promotion from League One back into the Championship, and we have been a mainstay in the Championship since. We've flirted with promotion. Playoff final when we finished 6th, knocked out by Huddersfield on penalties in the semi-finals in the 16-17 season. That was heartbreaking, considering we actually should have won that game, I think. But then again, we just didn't turn up like we did in the playoff final. But since then, as you can see, it's been very rocky, and it's been getting worse season by season. So hopefully we can turn the fortunes around here at Hillsborough. I surely would love to, because obviously I'm a die-hard Sheffield Wednesday fan in real life, and it is just so painful. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's the worst time to be a Sheffield Wednesday fan, because you have Leeds in the Prem, you have Sheffield United in the Prem, albeit they're not doing very well at the moment. Yeah, and we've got a points deduction. So my goal is to keep this club in the Championship. I will sort tactics and everything off camera. I'll change league names and the likes of, and then when we come back for the official episode 1, which will be after I hand in my uni work, we will play Cardiff I'll run through the games. We're definitely going to play Cardiff. We might do the Carabao Cup second round depending on what team it is. Otherwise, we'll probably sim it because I don't really care too much about the Carabao Cup if I'm honest. Then we've got Watford and Bristol City. These 3 games are most likely a definite that we're going to do. But the Carabao Cup is an unknown one. But yeah, I hope you're all going to stay here with the journey. It's going to be a long one, hopefully. I'd like to take this team to the Prem where it truly, truly belongs. But it is going to be a lot of hard work. Thank you guys so much for watching. I shall catch you in episode 1. Take care.